Hey! So, welcome to the Ask Mama Nikki series on the FTM MTF channel. I am Mama Nikki, your fairy trans mother, and I wanted to put these tips together for those of you who are deciding to transition from male to female. This episode assumes you have already recognized that you have genuine gender dysphoria and are ready to take this next step. This video will not deal with those issues, and getting to that point, I'm going to save that for a different episode. So here are the top 12 things that will help you transition from male to female. I've tried to structure these tips in order that worked for me, so I do encourage you to watch all the way to the end. Remember, everybody's journey is completely different, so use them as you will. Number one, do your research. Transitioning and finding your true self is an amazing, wonderful experience, but your journey will be difficult at times. I cannot lie. I one time saw a really great post that said, your first gender is free, but the second one is going to cost you. There's a lot of amazing girls out there on YouTube and social media. Watch their videos, watch their posts, and mine, and learn a little bit of something from each of us. And if nothing else, we'll each give you a different perspective while you are working on establishing your own new persona. But make sure that you're armed with as much information as you can get before you start your transition. This will help you during those dark times when you're unsure and feeling very much alone. Number two, letting your hair grow out. I'm putting this close to the beginning because obviously it takes time for your hair to grow out. Hair length is a gender marker. Long hair is generally considered to be more feminine. I don't make the rules, I'm just telling you how it is. So start by letting your hair grow longer, and the hair you see on me right now, this is about 4 years of growth. Eventually you'll find the style that works for you. And while it's growing out, you might want to consider getting a wig. If you do, I suggest getting a good quality wig with human hair that matches your natural hair color as close as possible, because it helps a lot when you're trying to tuck it in and hide it and blend it in. And don't forget that a wig takes about as much time to care for as your natural hair, so don't abuse it and don't neglect it. Number three, examine and possibly change your diet. You want to do this obviously for a couple of reasons. Number one is we all want to be healthy. You probably want to try to get your body mass index between 22 to 25. Do your research and find out what this means and how to calculate it for your own particular height and weight. Women naturally tend to have a lower BMI than men, so this will help develop that physique that you're after. The next reason is that what you eat will affect your hormone levels. Look for foods that help increase your estrogen level, like phytoestrogen rich foods, and obviously avoid those that increase your testosterone levels. I'm going to do a completely different episode on that, but until then there's plenty of resources online where you can start to find out the basics. Number four, change or start a specific specific exercise regimen. Men tend to have broader shoulders and more muscle mass. They carry their weight differently. Also, male bodies tend to respond differently to exercise. So to help sculpt a feminine physique, focus on lower ab exercises that help suck in your gut, and squats. Do lots of squats to help build your butt. Try to avoid arm exercises, as you probably already have more mass on there than you want. Also, if you're going to start hormone replacement therapy, you'll find that estrogen puts fat in places where sometimes you don't want it. And so starting out with a healthy physical frame goes a long way. Number five, hair removal. You're going to become best friends with your razor. Expect to spend a lot of time shaving. So invest in a good razor with replaceable heads. It'll save you a lot of money and a lot of pain through razor burn. to start, in my humble opinion, you need to get in the practice of removing all the hair on your entire body from under your eyelids all the way down to your toes. You should also consider laser hair removal. If you do, start as young as possible, because laser hair removal only works on dark hairs. It doesn't work on white hair, gray hairs, or those really white, fine, vellus hairs. And you can usually find a good deal for them on Groupon. If you're going to do laser hair, I would suggest starting with the hair that's around your lips, your mouth, your face. This hair grows a lot faster than the rest of the hair on your body, and it's also, a 5 o'clock shadow is a definite gender marker that's hard to disguise. Electrolysis works on all colored hair, and is 100% effective, but it's expensive. Most girls opt for the laser hair removal. Number 6, your voice. I think that your voice is something that could possibly trip you up when you're out in public until you're comfortable with the way you sound. So practice in private until it becomes natural to you. I think, and there's a lot of other girls that agree, that it's the word choice, rhythm, and the way you accentuate the words that's much more important than pitch. Again, that's just me. To practice, use your phone to record yourself and then play it back so you get comfortable with the way you sound. And you can also try finding workshops that work on transgender voices. You could try to find a voice coach that is accustomed to working with the transgender spectrum. You'll need to become very super comfortable with your voice and the way you speak, so you're not tripped up when you're out in public. You don't want to be thinking about how you sound when you're trying to communicate. You really just want to let your personality shine through. Number 7, wardrobe. By this point, I'm going to guess that you probably already have something of a wardrobe collection going on that consists of a lot of party dresses, pumps, fishnets, right? So here's my advice going forward. You need clothes for everyday wear. You got to go to work, you got to go to the office, hanging around the house on a Sunday afternoon, going to the supermarket, not just for hitting the clubs. So start by assembling your day wear collection, and don't forget to get comfortable shoes that fit well. To be honest, this is not as big of an investment as you think, and actually I made another video just on this topic, so please find it and watch it. Remember, you're going to be spending more time in these comfortable sweats and sneakers than you are in that LBD and stilettos. Just saying. Number 8, makeup. You're going to want to start practicing your makeup because you're going to be doing it every day anyway. So assemble a good collection, and there's a million amazing tutorials on YouTube that'll teach you how to do it and achieve a look that's right for you. However, the goal at this point is to find techniques that enable you to put on your makeup in like 10 to 15 minutes, because you're going to be doing it every day and you don't want it to slow you down. My particular technique is to get reasonably good quality makeup that matches my natural skin tones and looks good in the daylight. And don't forget the golden rule. Less is more. Look, you're already beautiful. Just let it shine through. Number 9, your walk. Men and women walk differently because their pelvic bones are different shapes due to the sexes. Therefore, the femur attaches into the to the hip socket at a different angle between the men and the women. So there's a couple of tricks. Really, the first trick to try is learning how to just take your forward leg and just cross it over a little bit in front of the back leg in the line of travel. If you let your hips be loose, this helps you sway a little from side to side. Another trick is to practice this walk in heels, because heels naturally cause your butt to sway back, and it'll help to accentuate the side-to-side motion. So practice walking in a straight line, head chin up, with one leg crossing over one in front of the other in heels. You want this to be second nature. And to be honest, this is what runway models do. Number 10, get a doctor. You will want to find a doctor or clinic that specializes in transgender transitioning, and there's more of them every day. Eventually, most girls will want to start on HRT or even further, gender reassignment surgery, and you will need a doctor to get either of those things done. And let me please add, don't try to do HRT on your own by getting black market hormones. It's dangerous, it's illegal, because it's uncontrolled substance. You really need a doctor to provide the right dosages for your body. Literally, unsupervised HRT can kill you by causing blood clots that will lead to a stroke. Please listen to Mama Nikki. Find a doctor. They will tailor the right program and regimen for your body. And to be honest, it's really not that big of a deal to see a doctor. It will be a relief. And if you find the right doctor that deals with transgender patients, you will feel so comfortable. And always, I got to give a shout out to Kat from Callan Lord. Number 11, take your time. This is a lifetime journey. Find your local community of other transgender folk that will support you, whether they are part of the LGBT community, a circle of friends that has your back and really understands what you're going through and will share and defend you on your journey. Related to that, don't come out until your family and friends are prepared to accept this new chapter in your life. Be smart and be safe. When you do come out, make sure you're in a safe place with allies there to help you. Expect that there will be temporary turmoil, but don't forget that it's temporary. You will eventually get to the other side, and probably a lot faster than you expect. But overall, enjoy this transition. You have a unique opportunity to redefine yourself. That's something very few people get to experience. And number 12, be confident. You'll move through so many uncomfortable situations just by being confident and strong. And I'm not saying to be belligerent or confrontational, but rather to be secure with yourself and internally resilient. You'll find that you'll attract people who want to share in your energy. And you'll also learn how to walk away from those who really aren't ready to be in your circle. I might have a slightly different perspective because my background has taught me to be confident and in the public eye all the time, but I really do believe that the vast majority of people want to like you if they just get the chance. That's it. I hope this video could be something of a guide for you. Everybody's journey is different, so please take from it what you will, and remember, you're already amazing. Thanks for watching Ask Mama Nikki, and if you found something of value, I would love your support, so please subscribe to this channel, watch our other videos, and most of all, send me your questions. You can leave a comment, email me, djnikkijacks@gmail.com, or follow me everywhere on social media @djnikkijacks. Think of me as your very own fairy trans mother. Bye!